Welcome to the Love Them Knives channel. LTK here. CRKT. Just remember that. Whew. Now we got a knife. It ain't party, but yeah, it kind of is actually. It's very kind of plain, matter of fact, in a way, although the shape is really cool. But you know, okay, who is it? Jesper Voxnaes. So he's Danish knife designer, collaborative thing. He did this design, CRKT. Hey, he did the pillar for CRKT. How about that dog, right? See any resemblance? I do. You know? Well, the elongated hole in the blade to begin with, but also, if you've ever looked at Viper knives, they have the Odino, O-D-I-N-O knife, and that is his design too, and that is, I believe, titanium, and it's more expensive and all that, but, so if you want an upscale of the Amicus, go to Viper Knives. They gives you an option. I think it might be the same size or smaller than this. And there may be a smaller and a larger one. I've slept since then. But I remember that knife, and you can look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's reviews of them, and just go online and look under Viper Knives. But Odin, the Norse god, and so this one's the Amicus, which is friend, amorous and amicus and whatever. So friendship, really cool knife. It's a heavy knife. It's not a tiny knife like the pillar is. And this is a frame lock, okay? You got 50% lockup on this dog. It's easy to disengage. Take a look in here. Yes, looks like synthetic, like Teflon washers. But smooth, and it's centered perfectly. No lock rock. We can move the blade up like this and that. No lock rock though. How was I doing that? I was partially disengaging it. Never mind. Lock rock. No. Blade plate. No. Oh yeah, I guess between that and the ends and this area here, you can do that if you don't let it go all the way across, because you're partially disengaging it, obviously, or it wouldn't travel that far to engage to begin with. In any case, lanyard hole available off the backspacer. Big old chunky backspacer here. Got a lot of meaningful jimping, grip here, traction. None here though. Go figure on that one, right? Easy to disengage though, like I was saying. Right here. Not difficult at all. Ooh, chunk of change, for sure. And I don't know. Well, you know what? I got this one really cheap. Yeah, you see the X? Whoops, factory second. Can we say factory second, boys and girls? Yes, we can. Now, if you want to get a first and not a second, it's $37.95 on Blade HQ. And it's 3.375 inch blade, stone wash, as you can see, stainless steel. Go down here, 8.125 overall, 8 CR13 MOV, which is, pretty standard fare for CRKT. Stone wash, flat grind, handle length under 5 inches, a ½ inch thick, 6.76 ounces. Right hand tip up, tip down carry. Won't do a left-handed for you at all, okay? It gives you an upper hand when nature gets in the way. Yeah, you could throw it at a tree and knock the tree over. It weighs so much. Yes, it does. 6.7 ounces. Oh, well, it's not 7 ounces. What's your problem? This weighs like 2.8 ounces. Yikes. So, you know, it is a different, it's a different deal. Let's see if you want to go down this road. 189. We're not at 200 grams yet, so. Oh, we're at 190 though. No? Okay, it bounces around. 6.7. Ouch. And is it a 4-inch blade? No, it's not even that big. Crazy, huh? How about this? So 3 3/8. Shall we say 85, 86 millimeters on the blade, and 8 inches overall, where they're getting 8.12, whatever, I don't know. But I'm getting 8 over 20, maybe 20, not quite 20 and a half centimeters. Wow. Wowie. Blade stock looks pretty thick. Yeah, it does. 0.155. That's got to be 4 millimeter. Really close. 3 point. Get over here. 3.86. Yeah. 12.3 millimeters. So, yeah, almost a half inch. 0.48 of an inch. So, but I mean, check the compact. Come here. I got batteries. I mean, magnets that follow everything around. So there you go. I mean, that compact fossil is right about the same size. Although that Amicus, yeah, I mean, it's a monster, isn't it? It's thick. It's heavy. The blade stock is way heavier, thicker, everything. Although I bet with the G10 on these scales, this is actually a fatter, wider handle than this is. But without that, oh yeah. But this is so heavy, so big, blade stock so thick. Real chunk of change, isn't it? This one really is. Really is. How does it measure up to like something like the Manix? It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It almost looks smaller. Yeah, it's just almost exactly the same size. It's really, really close. Really close. But this one, about 5 times lighter. Oh my God, this one it's heavy. It feels good in the hand though. Reverse grip. Yeah, feels good. Factory second, have you seen why? You seen that? I looked it over really carefully, trying to figure out, because a lot of these factory seconds, they're really hard to figure out. I mean, where's the defect? Where's the blam? But I can tell, you can see this thing, and this along there. Now, I mean, I paid like $16 or something for this. So I didn't pay the $38. So that was, so you beater knife, whatever you want it to be, it can be at that price. And it's sharp. And we're getting into unknown territory on here. Let's turn it around. Let's get a straight shot at it. There you go. Just like that. Nice. So, reasonably good edge. I mean, not that. That's the test of a truly sharp knife. You can do better on your own. But this is from the factory. Big, thick blade stock all the way down to the end. So piercing, not a problem. Big flat grind, slicing, not a problem. It's not a flipper tab, so you got a lot of contact here. Yeah. But it's smooth. Easy to open and close. And of course you got that finger hole, thumb hole, and maybe if you were good and it was smooth enough, and I don't think I got this broke in enough, but yes, it's smooth. It's easy to operate one-handed. and whether you could ever do the flicker. And not with this thumb like this, but at some point in time, yeah, I'm sure I've seen it done. Yeah, pretty smooth, real smooth actually. I like the action on it. Real easy to operate. And how's the detent on that? Fairly weak, so you can gravity flip it, not a problem. If that's the way you want to open it, you can do it. So I'd say maybe a 5 on my detent scale. But you know, obviously this knife is meant not to open with a flipper tab, so the detent's not that important in that case. It's more of a flicker than a flipper. And could we ever flick it out? No, we can't. I can't. I can't get my finger to do that. And I'm not going to get my thumb to do that either. Can't let go of it quick enough. Work on it. Big knife as far as weight, not as far as size. About the same size as the Manix. So it's, I mean, EDC size as far as that goes, but pretty chunky, pretty big, under 7 ounces, but that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight on that knife. But would this be something you could take out camping with you in the woods and put some hard use to? Yeah, I would think so. Wouldn't you? You know, real stonewashy, rough, tough, take a lot of punishment. Big, heavy steel frame lock. Big, thick blade stock. Great for slicing and piercing. And really, you know, this wouldn't be a bad skinner. So yeah, real outdoorsy type knife, I would think. Nice and smooth. Thanks for joining me. LTK here. Be good, but not that good. And let me not be misunderstood, because you know what we do around here. We love them knives, and thanks for joining me. Watch for our table sales. Watch for our giveaways, because you know what we do. Yeah, we do. We love them knives. And don't lose your edge. Stay sharp.